There is a silent and deeply personal thief that enters the lives of most men as they journey past the age of 60. It does not steal our possessions or our memories. It steals something far more elemental, our vitality. It is a slow, creeping, and profoundly disorienting fading of the vibrant colors of life into a muted landscape of gray. It manifests as a persistent, bone-deep fatigue that no amount of coffee can seem to touch. It is the gradual, almost imperceptible replacement of lean, strong muscle with soft, pliable fat, particularly around the midsection. It is a quiet decline in our ambition, our drive, and our competitive edge. It is a subtle but persistent fog that can cloud our thinking and dampen our mood. And for many men, it is a deeply private and often shame-filled loss of libido and sexual function. This is not a psychological problem. This is not a matter of just getting old. This is the direct, physical, and tangible experience of a body that is being starved of its primary, life-giving male hormone. We are talking about the age-related decline of testosterone. The problem we are going to confront today in its entirety is the pervasive and deeply defeatist narrative that this decline is an unstoppable and untreatable force of nature, a one-way ticket to a less vibrant and less masculine existence. We are often told, or are led to believe, that our only options are to either passively accept this diminished state of being or to embark on the expensive and often controversial path of testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, a lifelong commitment to gels, patches, or injections that comes with its own set of significant health risks and side effects. But what if this is a false and dangerously limited choice? What if the steady decline in your testosterone is not an irreversible fate, but is being dramatically accelerated by a specific and entirely correctable set of lifestyle and nutritional mistakes? And what if the secret to not just slowing this decline, but to actively and naturally reigniting your body's own innate testosterone-producing machinery is not found in a doctor's prescription, but in a simple, powerful, and scientifically validated 5-minute daily routine? Today, we are going to embark on the most important and empowering journey into the science of male hormonal health you have ever taken. We will pull back the curtain on the hidden enemies of testosterone, the common, everyday habits and nutritional deficiencies that are actively sabotaging your hormonal vitality. We will then unveil a simple yet profoundly effective 5-minute multi-pronged routine. This is not just a set of exercises. It is a strategic, daily hormonal reboot. We will combine a specific, short-burst, resistance-based movement with a targeted nutritional strategy and a powerful mind-body technique. We will not just show you this routine. We will spend hours dissecting the deep, endocrinological science that makes each component so powerfully effective. This is not about a magical, overnight transformation. This is a masterclass in the art of gentle, sustainable, and natural hormonal optimization. It is your definitive guide to ending the passive surrender to low T and to beginning the active, daily, and joyful process of reclaiming the energy, the strength, and the vibrant vitality that is your birthright as a man at any age. Before we can learn the routine to rebuild our testosterone, we must first have a clear and unflinching understanding of what this magnificent hormone does and why its decline has such a profound impact on our well-being. Testosterone is the primary male sex hormone, but its role extends far beyond the bedroom. It is, in a very real sense, the hormone of vitality for a man. Its most famous role is as a powerful anabolic hormone. It is the primary chemical messenger that tells your body to build and to maintain lean muscle mass and to burn fat for fuel. It is the architect of a strong, lean, and powerful physique. As testosterone levels decline, this anabolic signal weakens, and the body naturally shifts into a catabolic state, breaking down muscle and storing fat. This is the direct cause of the sarcopenia and the stubborn belly fat that plague so many older men. Testosterone is also crucial for our skeletal health. It is essential for maintaining bone mineral density, and its decline is a primary driver of osteoporosis and an increased risk of fractures in men. It is a profound energizer. It acts on the brain to promote a sense of drive, of motivation, of confidence, and of a healthy, competitive spirit. It is the hormone of getting things done. Low testosterone is a primary and often overlooked cause of the profound, unshakable fatigue and the blunted mood that so many men experience. And, of course, it is the master regulator of male libido and sexual function. A healthy level of testosterone is essential for desire, for arousal, and for performance. The decline in sexual health that so many men quietly and shamefully accept as normal is often a direct and a correctable consequence of declining testosterone. So, what causes this decline? A gradual, slow decline is indeed a normal part of the aging process. After the age of 30, a man's testosterone levels can be expected to decline by about 1% per year. However, in our modern world, this gentle, natural slope has become a steep and terrifying cliff. Men today have significantly lower testosterone levels than men of the same age just a few generations ago. This is not genetics. This is lifestyle. We are living in a profoundly testosterone-toxic environment. Let's identify the primary assassins of your testosterone. The number one enemy is excess body fat, particularly the visceral fat that accumulates around your midsection. This belly fat is not just an inert storage depot. It is a metabolically active organ. And one of the things it produces in abundance is an enzyme called aromatase. The job of aromatase is to take your precious, healthy testosterone and to convert it into the female sex hormone, estrogen. You have, in effect, a testosterone to estrogen conversion factory operating in your own belly 24 hours a day. This creates a vicious cycle. Low testosterone encourages the storage of belly fat, and the belly fat then further lowers your testosterone. The second assassin is chronic stress. When you are under constant low-grade stress, your body pumps out the stress hormone cortisol. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse, seesaw-like relationship. When cortisol is high, testosterone is low. The hormones are, in a sense, made from the same raw materials, and a body in a state of chronic alarm will always prioritize the production of the survival hormone, cortisol, at the expense of the vitality hormone, testosterone. The third assassin is a sedentary lifestyle. Your body is incredibly efficient. If you do not send it a regular, powerful signal that you need to be strong, that you need your muscles, it will see the production of the metabolically expensive hormone, testosterone, as a waste of resources. A lack of intense, resistance-based movement is a direct signal to your body to power down its testosterone-producing machinery. And the fourth assassin is a diet that is deficient in the key, foundational nutrients that are the literal building blocks of the testosterone molecule itself. Your body cannot build a house without bricks, and it cannot build testosterone without a specific set of vitamins and minerals. So, any effective, natural, testosterone-boosting strategy must be a multi-pronged assault. It must address the issue of body composition. It must address the problem of chronic stress. It must provide the right kind of physical stimulus. And it must provide the essential nutritional raw materials. Our 5-minute daily routine is a stroke of genius because it elegantly, efficiently, and simultaneously addresses all four of these assassins in a single, powerful, and sustainable daily ritual. Let's break down the 3 components of our testosterone reboot routine. It consists of a 2-minute movement, a 2-minute nutritional intervention, and a 1-minute mind-body practice. We begin with the most powerful physical signal you can send to your body to produce more testosterone. This is component number 1, the 2-minute power squat routine. The problem this movement solves is the lack of a specific, high-intensity anabolic stimulus in the lives of most older men. Gentle walking is wonderful for cardiovascular health, but it does not send a powerful enough signal to your endocrine system. To wake up your body's testosterone production, you need to engage in a short burst of intense, resistance-based exercise that recruits the largest muscle groups in your body. The squat is the king of all such exercises. It is a compound movement that engages your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your core, the largest and most powerful muscles in your entire body. Performing a set of squats is like sending a system-wide, hormonal emergency broadcast to your brain and your testes, saying, "We are under a heavy load. We need to be stronger. Release the anabolic hormones." But we will not be doing dangerous, heavy barbell squats. We will be performing a safe, controlled, and incredibly effective bodyweight version that can be adapted to any fitness level. We will use a technique called time under tension. The goal is not to do a lot of fast repetitions, but to do a few very slow and very controlled repetitions, maximizing the time that your muscles are working. Let's learn the movement. You will stand in front of a sturdy chair, with your feet about shoulder width apart. This chair is your safety net. You can either cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front of you for balance. We will break the movement down into a slow, 10-second repetition. You will take 4 seconds to lower yourself down. You will pause for 2 seconds at the bottom. And you will take 4 seconds to rise back up. Let's do one together. Begin by hinging at your hips, sending your bottom back, as if you are about to sit in the chair. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Now begin to slowly lower yourself for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down as low as you can comfortably and safely, perhaps until your bottom just barely taps the chair. Now pause at the bottom for a count of 1, 2. Do not rest on the chair. Keep the muscles engaged. Now, pressing powerfully through your heels, begin to slowly rise back up for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your glutes at the top. That is one 10-second repetition. Your 2-minute routine will consist of doing as many of these slow, 10-second repetitions as you can with good form for a continuous 2-minute period. You might only be able to do 5 or 6 repetitions in that time. That is perfectly fine. The goal is to feel a deep, burning sensation in your thighs and your glutes. This muscular fatigue is the signal. This is the anabolic trigger. This short, 2-minute, high-intensity, relative to your own ability, session, when performed daily, is a profoundly powerful stimulus for testosterone production. It is also, of course, a fantastic way to build the real-world functional strength in your legs that is the key to your lifelong independence. Now that we have sent the powerful physical demand signal, we must immediately provide the body with the essential nutritional raw materials to respond to that demand. This brings us to component number 2, the 2-minute hormone fuel shake. The problem this addresses is the widespread deficiency in the two most important and most scientifically validated micronutrients for healthy testosterone production: zinc and vitamin D. Your body simply cannot synthesize the testosterone molecule without an adequate supply of these two key cofactors. Zinc is, without exaggeration, the master mineral of male fertility and hormonal health. It is essential for the function of the enzymes in the testes that are responsible for converting cholesterol into testosterone. A deficiency in zinc is one of the most common and most easily correctable causes of low testosterone in older men. Our hero food for zinc will be, as we have discussed in other contexts, the magnificent pumpkin seed. A 1-ounce serving, a quarter cup, provides a massive dose of this essential mineral. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, is now understood to function as a powerful steroid hormone in the body. There are vitamin D receptors directly on the Leydig cells in the testes, the very cells that are your testosterone factories. Having an optimal vitamin D status is like ensuring that your factories have the master switch turned to the on position. Deficiency is rampant and is a direct and powerful contributor to the age-related decline in testosterone. Our 2-minute routine involves creating a simple, delicious, and hormonally supercharged morning shake. This should be consumed immediately after your 2-minute power squat routine to take advantage of the post-exercise window when your muscles are most receptive to nutrients. The recipe is simple. In a blender, you will combine 1 scoop of a high-quality, unsweetened protein powder. A clean whey isolate or a good plant-based blend works well. This will provide the amino acid building blocks for muscle repair. To this, you will add your 1-ounce serving of raw, shelled pumpkin seeds for that crucial dose of zinc. You will add a fortified milk or a plant-based milk that contains vitamin D, or you will take your vitamin D3 supplement alongside your shake. You can also add a handful of spinach, which is a rich source of the muscle-relaxing and energy-producing mineral magnesium, which also plays a supportive role in testosterone production. And you can add a half cup of antioxidant-rich berries to combat the inflammation that can also suppress testosterone. You will blend these ingredients for 1 to 2 minutes, and you will drink it immediately. This is not just a post-workout recovery shake. This is a targeted, therapeutic, hormonal support cocktail. You have just flooded your body with the zinc, the vitamin D, the magnesium, and the amino acids that your testes and your muscles are now screaming out for in response to the powerful stimulus of your squat routine. You have provided both the demand signal and the supply of raw materials in a perfect 1-2 synergistic punch. We now have the physical stimulus and the nutritional fuel. There is one final and critically important piece to our puzzle. We must address the testosterone assassin of chronic stress. This brings us to component number 3, the 1-minute cortisol control breath. The problem this addresses is the constant, low-grade, fight or flight state that keeps our cortisol levels chronically elevated. And as we know, when cortisol is high, testosterone is low. You cannot be in a state of high stress and high vitality at the same time. You must consciously and deliberately apply the brake pedal on your nervous system. The most powerful and direct way to do this is through the practice of slow, deep, diaphragmatic breathing, with a specific emphasis on a long, slow exhalation. This is the master key to stimulating your vagus nerve and to shifting your body from the cortisol-dominant sympathetic state to the testosterone-friendly parasympathetic state. Our 1-minute practice is simple. You can do this immediately after finishing your shake, while you are sitting and recovering. You will close your eyes. You will take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4, feeling your belly expand. And you will exhale very slowly and very completely through your mouth, as if you are blowing through a straw, for a count of 8. The key is this 2-to-1 exhale-dominant breathing ratio. This extended exhalation is the powerful signal that tells your entire nervous system that the danger, the intense exercise, is over, that you are safe, and that it is time to switch over to the rest, digest, and repair mode. You will repeat this 4-second inhale and 8-second exhale for one single focused minute. In that 1 minute, you are actively lowering your circulating cortisol levels. You are creating the calm, internal, hormonal environment that is conducive to testosterone production. You are telling your body to stop prioritizing the production of the stress hormone and to, instead, redirect those precious resources towards the production of the vitality hormone. It is the perfect, calming, and hormonally intelligent capstone to our routine. Let us now step back and behold the beautiful, elegant, and profoundly logical system we have created. This is the 5-minute daily testosterone reboot. It is a complete, holistic, and synergistic assault on the primary drivers of age-related hormonal decline. It begins with 2 minutes of intense, large muscle group, resistance-based movement to send the powerful physical demand signal for more testosterone. It is immediately followed by a 2-minute, targeted nutritional intervention that floods the body with the precise, raw material building blocks of zinc and vitamin D. And it concludes with a 1-minute, mindful breathing practice that actively lowers the testosterone-killing stress hormone, cortisol. This is not a random collection of health tips. It is a carefully orchestrated, physiological symphony designed to be performed every single morning. This is your daily, non-negotiable appointment with your own vitality. This is a routine that is built on the principle of Kaizen, of continuous incremental improvement. You will not see a dramatic change overnight, but with the power of daily, consistent practice week after week, month after month, you will begin to notice the shift. The first thing you may notice is a gradual increase in your energy levels, a lifting of that persistent fog. Then you will begin to feel a new sense of strength and solidity in your legs. You will notice that standing up from a chair feels more powerful, more effortless. You may see a subtle but definite change in your body composition, a slight tightening of your midsection and a new firmness in your muscles. Your mood may feel brighter, your focus sharper, and you may be very pleasantly surprised by a reawakening of your libido and your sexual vitality. This is a message of profound and radical empowerment for every man who has ever felt that his best years are behind him. It is the definitive rejection of the disempowering narrative that you must passively accept a life of diminished strength, of diminished energy, and of diminished passion. The science is now clear. Your body, at any age, is a magnificent and responsive organism. It retains the capacity to heal, to adapt, and to regenerate if only you provide it with the right signals. You are the conductor of your own hormonal orchestra. The power to create a symphony of vitality or a dirge of decline is in your hands. It does not require a prescription. It does not require an expensive and lifelong commitment to therapy. It requires 5 minutes of your time every single morning. It requires your commitment to a simple, powerful, and scientifically validated ritual. This is your declaration of independence from the tyranny of low T. This is your path back to the strong, energetic, and vital man you were always meant to be.